In this next position, we will go back to the ground. I'm going to show you a variation of the omoplata for the guy that has a thick arm or fights the position and prevents me from getting a normal finish. So I get the omoplata lock on my opponent. And now when I'm getting ready to finish by sitting up and going towards the shoulder, he either locks the arm or he has a very thick arm. So it's hard for me to climb up there and finish the same way. I find myself stuck in this position here. So when I notice that he's holding hand in hand there with a knuckle grip, notice that he no longer has the support that's needed on the right side. He's holding hand in hand, so his shoulder is going to be flattened to the ground there. He no longer has any support on that side. So I'm going to take advantage of that. Instead of moving a little forward, I'm going to move towards the side. And by that, I mean that I need to use my left leg backwards and now throw your weight to the side of the shoulder. Now, once I do that, I'm going to switch grips here so I can lean to the side. Notice that when I land here, the leg that's free, my foot will come in front of his face like that. Now, if he tries to maintain the grip there, all I got to do is lower my hips to the ground like that. And now, all I got to do to finish the technique is to transition my hand here to my knee and plant the other hand on the ground. Now, I can move my hips sideways to prevent him from escaping with the arm here, and I apply pressure. Getting once again the monoplata position, which is the omoplata with only one leg. Let's see it again. I get the omoplata, and now my opponent managed to hold hand in hand, preventing the technique. Notice, once he gets this grip here, it's hard for me to use the normal finish. So I get control of the arm and I try to sit up. Since I cannot come and finish the regular way, I noticed that he has no support there on his right shoulder because he has his hand grabbing his own hand or wrist there. So now I'm going to switch grips and I'm going to throw my right arm towards his shoulder. I throw my leg back and I use that to propel myself to the side. He lands flat on his back, and right away I place my right foot in front of his face. Now, my hand that was controlling his elbow here, I'm going to move and slide my hip back, and that will force him to open his grip. Control your knee with the left hand. Maintain the foot always in front of the face. That's very important. If he tries to sit up, I use that foot to keep him down. Control the knee, and now I can crank the position by sliding my hips. Now, never fall back with your back towards the mat because he will escape. So, stay close to him and just move your hips sideways to get the tap. His arm will move the same way as in the omoplata lock. The only difference is that I'm using one leg in front of his face. Let's see it again. I get the omoplata. He's holding hand in hand. I throw to the other side and throw the foot in front of his face. Break his grip, get control of my knee, and move my hips to the side. Let's see it in full speed.